So basically, we just left home and then went to Underberg and then up Sani Pass with the rents. Car handled very well, especially in 4 low. Did get a bit sweaty at the top and started panting a bit. Cricket had a hard climb and he's out of breath and quite hot, so he needs a little rest. Yeah, and then we had a nice lunch at the pub and we found this spot somewhat off of the road, little jeep track off the road.
Yeah.
At top of the pass, I think we had like 3,000 meters, which seemed like a good place to camp.
It's stunning.
Mm.
The view is beautiful over there, but the wind is quite cold.
I think we're going to set up the tent now and then maybe get cozy and have a nice early night. Yeah, well, tomorrow we'll head to Katse Dam, kind of know our route, and then we'll see where we stop there. Sunrise should be beautiful from over that other valley. And then, yeah.
Goodbye. So,
Where did we leave off? I think the last one was the night before the wind.
It is about 11 o'clock and it's very, very windy. So mental note to self, even if you think you're protected from wind one side, it doesn't mean you're protected from the other side, and wind can change. So, yeah. Anyway, it's all good.
So that night it got very windy. The wind changed directions because we'd actually gone onto the one side of the mountain, which was protected from the wind when we went to sleep. But then the wind changed direction and got about 10 times stronger while we were asleep. So in the middle of the night, we kind of closed the rooftop tent.
Yeah.
Bex was driving. I was holding the ladder as we reversed onto the other side of the ridge, and then set up again. And that was a lot better for that time. And we managed to get a couple of hours of sleep. But it was freezing, still windy. And then we left quite early in the morning.
It was quite beautiful, actually. Everything looked kind of purple, grey. The sun is coming over the mountain. How beautiful is that?
It's a grey one.
So then the route that we were planned for the day was to go from there, which is near Sani Pass, to Tabatseka, and then from Tabatseka to Katse Dam, which is only about 150 kilometers. The first 100 kilometers from near Sani Pass, where we slept, to Tabatseka was very rural, very mountainous, and just a terrible road. The 100 kilometers took us about 7 hours, I think, so to Tabatseka. And I think the first 30 kilometers were the worst. I think that probably took us 5 hours out of 7. No, it was very, very pretty, but
We weren't expecting.
yeah, lots of 4x4ing, just very slow going. But the Jimny handled everything quite well. You spilling?
So just gonna be ready.
To the brim.
Very innovative, you love.
We got into some really nice like farmland and winding rivers through the valleys, and it was really pretty just following that road. We also got to this one pass, I guess, up against the mountain, and you just had this view of this huge river, big U-shaped horseshoe bend in the river, which was really, really impressive to see, and just stunning views all around. Really kind of well worth the tough road. And then at Katse Dam, it wasn't really a campsite. We kind of went down to the dam, spoke to some security guards, and they said, no, you can camp up there by the information center, the old information center. There was like a toilet and a sink, and everything was quite run down. And we basically camped in a parking lot, but the security was very friendly. But yeah, we were quite tired, and it would have been a long day. So Bex just had some 2-minute noodles, and I just had some beans.
There was a pack of 2-minute noodles for Benito as well. He wanted the beans. He makes it sound like he's abused, but he wanted to eat the beans.
Better than 2-minute noodles. But yeah, so then we spent the night there. We left there the next morning at probably around 7, Yeah, that's this morning. We crossed the dam, which was beautiful. And then we took the dirt road. There's a tar road that goes not along the dam but parallel to the dam, and there's a dirt road that goes along the dam, so kind of winds through the countryside. And we took that road, and a lot of the security guards at the gates and stuff, they told us, they were like, oh no, it's a bad road, use the tar. But we thought it's 20 k's, I think, whatever, it cuts back onto the tar later on, might as well just do it, we have the whole day. And it was stunning. The road was great, and it was just beautiful, beautiful scenery.
All that you cannot see, all that you cannot see is my dark side of the moon. Been holding myself back too much.
Yeah, then after the dirt road, we crossed back onto the main road and basically crossed the dam again to head towards the A1, which is the main road. And that was really pretty. Also, lots of passes, but all tar road, beautiful tar road. I don't think there was a single pothole that entire road.
Yeah.
And it's just, the scenery just kept going. So it was really, really beautiful. Yeah, up some steep passes, but that was basically another highest point. I think we were at 3,090 meters. And there was this beautiful viewpoint with a steep pass. It was 10 kilometers, I think. It was about, I think we saw it was about 1,000 meters of elevation drop in that 10 kilometers of pass that just goes down into like the lowlands of Lesotho. A lot more populated, a lot more houses. Yeah, and then we drove through there, headed to Buta and Caledonspoort border post. Crossed, no problems. The Lesotho side was kind of drive-through. You didn't even have to get out your car, which was really cool. And then got to Ferrisburg, and now we're at Meringskloof campsite, which is very nice. We're going to braai tonight. Got a pack of wood and some chicken and some lamb, which is very exciting. And yeah, looking forward to not sleeping at over 2,000 meters.
So yeah, Lesotho, great spot.
So tomorrow we're just basically going to head, I think, that way towards Botswana, towards Bray, and we're going to stop at Sandveld Nature Reserve, which is like on a dam near the town of Bloemhof. So that's kind of just a halfway stop between here and Botswana.
Yeah,
that's about it. And then, yeah.
Nope. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm rolling my sense of pride. Crossroading at a crossroad.